Okay, so we're about to go into TCS themselves, have a little sneak peek and do what we all love to do, let's be honest, and actually go in there and be a little bit nosy and figure out what each and every one of them do. Come on, follow me. Okay, we're interviewing our first member of TCS. Hannah, who are you? Why are you here?
You just said my name. I'm Hannah.
All right. Go for it.
I'm an accounts manager.
Accounts manager?
Yeah.
Give me a day-to-day. What do you normally look after?
So start of the week, I do mostly bank recs, bank matching, and then I go through Lightyear, which is our purchase ledger processing, do some payment runs, send those to the clients, make the payments as well. Bit of everything, really.
I love that. And what's your favourite app that you use? And you get first dibs because whatever you choose, everyone in this room is not allowed to use.
Oh, okay, pressure.
So try and make it so that someone else is going to really struggle.
Maybe I'll say Engager because I know Millie loves Engager.
Ah, okay. And why? Why Engager? What's the best bit about it?
I think the tasks and like seeing what needs to be done, prioritising different things is really helpful and useful, especially for me to see what needs to be done at the start of the week. We've got a few more days to do it.
Yeah.
Make sure the reports are going out and stuff.
Love that. And I noticed you're a Mac user. Is that by choice or?
It's by Tim's choice.
Tim's choice. So you forced Mac user. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah, I'd never really used Mac before I started here, but now I wouldn't go back.
You can't go back?
No, it's weird when you use like Windows.
And then my final question is, I've heard you're the mum of the group. Who's your favourite child?
I can't have favourites.
You can't have favourites.
But everyone always does. I don't know. It depends what day it is, to be honest.
Depends what day it is.
Depends how difficult they're being.
Ask her if I've ever been her favourite.
Has Tim ever made it to number one?
It's a hard question. I don't know.
And that, audience, you can figure yourself.
Yeah, he's my favourite on Mondays.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for having a little interview with us.
No problem.
Millie, thank you for coming along and being interviewed via our little cool locations area. You are a fellow cool friend.
Yes.
Who are you and why are you here?
I'm Millie. I'm operations manager at TCS. Why am I here? And what do I do? I make sure that the team get all of their work done, that everything we promise our clients gets delivered on time.
You're the boss of the group, is that fair to say?
I think it's safe to say I might be the real boss.
It's all right, he's not listening. It's absolutely fine.
The favourite. I'm really just trying to push my luck.
A little birdie told me that you've asked for an extra wall for the amount of awards. Is this true?
Yeah, I want my own trophy wall for my Luca, my certificates, all of my honours.
And tell me about this desk here. So what's your favourite item if you had to pick one on there and why?
Ooh, my favourite item. Are you going to shout at me if I don't say my Ask the Accountant shiny card? I think it has to be the photo from Piano Works after Accountex of me and Hannah because of the memories.
Aww.
Very fun after party.
I love that. And talk to me why such a big screen. What's the benefits of having such a big screen?
Well, I just have so much going on all the time.
Yeah.
So I can track what everyone else is doing, track what I'm doing, have emails open, Slack open, Sage open, Engager open, and it's all just there.
It's all just there.
Yeah.
I like it.
I feel like an evil mastermind. It's wonderful.
So your recommendation is dual screen or big screen?
Big screen.
I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. What's your favourite drink that you have when you're at work?
Emma's iced vanilla latte that she makes
Iced vanilla latte. Wow.
I love a latte.
We have to experience that at some point. And then the question I've asked everyone is, what's your favourite app?
I heard you ask Hannah that and she stole my answer.
She did.
And then I thought to myself, I need to prepare an answer. And then I got distracted and I didn't think of my other option. I think I might say Superhuman.
Superhuman.
Yeah.
Okay, talk me through it. Why is that your? Because I would never expect that in a million years. Go for it.
Really? So we all have it for our emails, and it
Yeah.
just means that you can tag each other in them, make comments on them, forward them. It's easy to find emails when you can't find, like when you said something to someone.
Yeah.
It's just the best email app. Makes life easier.
In the world.
Yeah.
Like that. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want a random fact. So, what's the thing that's happened? Because you very much an island girl. We can tell that.
Mm-hmm.
What's the best thing, or what's the funniest or best story you've got of leaving the island that you've missed out on? So you've left the island, something's happened. What's the best story you can tell us? The FOMO event.
Oh.
Is there anything that you went, I wish I was still on the island for that? And is there anything your friends group talk about of you going and you're like, but I wasn't there for that event?
Oh my God. That's really deep.
I am trying to build it into a certain thing.
Oh my God. I thought you were trying to get a specific answer.
No.
I thought you were trying to out me for being at Ollie Murs while everyone was at Account Tech, and I was like, please don't make me
No,
say
I want something that happened on the island when you weren't here.
So we were in Liverpool for Engager Labs, and mine and Tim's phone started popping off like as if the most crazy thing had ever happened, and there was a squirrel on the island, and we don't have squirrels ever. It was a feral squirrel, and it was like updates of like where it was, like people being like, don't tell like the government where it is because then they're going to take it away. So I missed out on all the squirrel fun.
And you could have gone chasing the squirrel.
Yeah, I would have gone squirrel hunting.
Squirrel hunting.
To give it love, not like to...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, thank you very much for being in our little interview.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Oh my God, Barnum!
Oh, can we interview?
Anything you'd like to say?
No.
He's shy.
Core value.
these.
Yeah. Perfect. No clothes shop ever. Dogs, tea, Kinder bars, and no booked boat trips. Timothy, who are you?
Yes.
Why are you here?
You know who I am. You just said my name. Oh no, Hannah's done that joke already.
Yeah.
I'm Tim. I'm the director of TCS, and I'm here because I couldn't think of anything better to do with my time. I'm here to support small and medium-sized independently owned businesses trading in Guernsey and in the UK.
Why Guernsey?
I moved here by accident. My wife, who is an A&E nurse, applied for a job here on a whim and got it. And then we moved 2.5 months later. And I've been here ever since. And I'm not ever planning to go back.
I love that. And why EPOS?
I don't really know. No, I do. EPOS because we started just trying to find decent EPOS systems for some of our clients because we weren't getting the data we needed out of the systems that they had. And then I realised that we could actually just cut out the middleman and sell them ourselves. And so we did.
Until you did. And you're actually supporting quite a few on the island, right?
In total, we've got about 100-ish tills active across Guernsey on 3 different systems, primarily on ICR Touch. And we support them to different levels. Some, we just supply them the system, train them, and they get on with it. Some, if they're a bookkeeping client as well, we're taking all the information out of it in order to post all their sales journals and deal with their stock and things like that. There's others, Victoria Park, which is the relatively new football stadium in Guernsey. We supply all their ticketing and we get quite heavily involved with that. We go down on match days to make sure that everything's cool and to answer any queries and help with any problems.
I love that. And how's integration with all your systems? So is that why you choose one particular EPOS over another?
For me, it's not, and it is something we're working on. Integration is a bit of a sore point because I feel like a lot of the integrations are either built by the EPOS system or by the FMS, and they don't necessarily understand each other. And just blindly trusting the integration can cause a lot of issues from a bookkeeping perspective. So we are actually, there's another project going on with someone else who's not here today, working on a piece of software to look after that process and make sure that it's auditable and that you can see what's going on. For a lot of businesses, the automation will work, but you can't just trust that it will work and then it'll be perfect, because it won't.
Nice. And what's your favourite app?
Well, we've already had Engager and Superhuman, which I'm really sad about because they are my 2 favourite apps. But I really like Silverfin. I'm going to give you 2. I'm going to be annoying and give you 2 answers because they're both for completely different reasons. I'm going to cheat, but I'm allowed, right? Because I'm the boss, even though some people sometimes might think that that's not the case. So Silverfin, because just from a year-end accounts perspective, in Guernsey we follow like UK GAAP. effectively.
Yeah.
But there are some differences. There's some subtle differences. Silverfin is the only person I found who would set us up the templates how we need them. And they're actually doing some adjustments for us right now on just, you know, if it is a Guernsey company and I select this option, it'll pre-fill this. And so that saves a lot of time, because before, if we were doing year-end accounts, we had to do them in whatever other solution that were all perfectly fine. But like even like Sage, for example, we had to do the whole thing and then export it and then edit the PDF to change certain bits that you couldn't change in the software, and that was really annoying. So that's why we're doing all that on Silverfin now. But the other one is Notion. We use Notion now for all of our process documentation and various other things. And we've got a load of historical stuff in Airtable that eventually will move into Notion. I just really like the way it works. I like the way all the documents can link together in a really smooth fashion, and the fact that you can track who's made what changes when. It's so much better than just having a Google Doc or something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's more flexible than using something that's specifically designed for SAP documents. So it's not just like, you know, Tango or something. Those are really good solutions, Scribe, etc. But the reason we're using Notion is that we need that flexibility of, okay, these are all documents, but then this is a database and this refers back to this. And the built-in AI function of it is amazing as well, where you can ask it to summarize what documents do I need to incorporate a company, and it just summarizes it from your own information.
I like that. So final random thing I want you to talk to me through is your core values. I can see them on screen there. Now, they're probably not your core values of the company, but the ones that you have on Engager seem a bit of tongue-in-cheek. Talk me through them.
They are a bit, and I know that, like, you know, we all know why this screen's in Engager, really. It's so that you can bring it up quickly when you don't want someone to see something confidential, right? One of ours is not entirely true, because it says no clothes shops, but we do have one clothes shop who we work with, who is the exception rather than the rule.
But talk me through why, because surely in my world, a restaurant or a cafe or any hospitality is more complicated than clothes shop. Talk me through it.
There's something about clothes shops. They have certain very odd requirements. Their stock management is nightmarish, because, and to get it right is fantastic, right? Because you've got, you know, you're wearing a green t-shirt, right? That t-shirt also comes in black, red and blue, and it comes in 4 different sizes. But those are all the same product, but with just different SKUs.
Yeah.
And stock management can be really difficult in clothes shops for that reason. It needs a really good system in place, and a lot of clothes shops just don't have the time and energy to put that really good system into place.
Yeah.
The one clothes shop that we do work with at the moment is generally absolutely fine. This is more a historical reason. Dogs, obviously, you know, who doesn't like having dogs in the office?
Obviously.
We've got Barnum in today, and he's just been a really good boy. And, you know, Crumpet comes in, you know, at least one day a week usually, and just like charges around being absolutely fantastic, and just like something's in his way, well, he'll just run through it. Tea, I don't need to explain. The world runs on tea, come on. Kinder bars at 11 a.m. started because we noticed Zoe has a particular requirement to have a Kinder Bueno bar at exactly 11 a.m. And I don't know, those of you that are older as me will remember when you could only buy Kinder Bueno bars in Woolworths, but now you can buy them everywhere. It's not quite as difficult as it used to be to get your hands on one of those. And then finally, one that we added more recently is no pre-booked boat trips. And the reason is that every time we've ever pre-booked anything that involves getting on a boat, it's always been cancelled, or it's been raining, or it's been miserable, and it's just been annoying from start to finish. So now we're only going on boat trips if we can just do it ad hoc on the day, like, oh, it's sunny, there's a space on a rib trip, we're not busy, let's go.
I love that. And your favourite tea?
My favourite tea? God, that's really difficult.
It's hard, isn't it?
I mean, I quite like Yorkshire tea. I used to always buy Yorkshire Gold when I lived in Cambridgeshire, because it's good for hard water areas. Well, no, because it's for hard water areas, and the water in the fens is just full of chalk. But the water here is lovely and soft, and, you know, filtered through granite, so it just doesn't. It's not full of, you know, if you boil the kettle, then the water is still clear at the end of it, which is just a revelation. So all tea tastes better in Guernsey.
All tea.
And that could be because of the milk.
That's, I mean,
it's
right.
the high quality dairy product.
Like Jersey milk, is that what you're saying?
No, it's just not as good, is it?
Well, thank you, Tim. Thank you for coming along and showing us your office. We will go and see who else we can annoy now.
Amazing.
Would have done my hair.
I've done my hair. Where do you get to do your hair? Who are you? Why are you here?
My name is Remy Kerry. I'm the EPOS assistant at TCS and obviously epos.gg. Yeah, I deal with tills and electric point of sale.
I love that. Now, all of our times doing like interviews and everything else, we've never had an EPOS. Was it EPOS EPOS assistant?
Yes.
Yeah. Talk me through what an EPOS assistant does. Go for it.
It's very spontaneous work.
Yeah.
I get emails every so often asking me to do simple things like Tim talked about. We use Touch Office and ICR Touch to add things to tills and take things off of tills. We remote access a lot of the time. That's a big part of my job. I also install, as you can see, I'm in the middle of that right now. On the side, I do little things like accounts assistant things, just on the off minute, but that's mainly what we do.
I love that. So talk me through what you're doing here then. So you're literally in the bowels of a EPOS solution system here. Are you actually going to be replacing bits, or talk me through it?
We're actually a subcontractor of a subcontractor.
Yeah.
So right now I'm just helping them out. It's just pretty much either swapping over a hard drive or a motherboard of some sort, just fixing a till, replacing it. Yeah, it's not as hard as it looks.
It looks a lot harder than most people would think for it.
Yeah.
For us accountants and bookkeepers, put it that way. So what is your favourite app? We've asked everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favourite app?
I don't do the bookkeeping side of it. I've got websites that I really love. We've got PostLogics. I really love PostLogics. It's very, what's the best word, like detailed for places that have like a very complex stock system. It's great for stuff like that, so I really like PostLogics. Yeah.
Amazing. And a little bit tells me you're now the TikTok person for TCS, and TCS is an award-winning social media company. So what is the most outrageous thing you've got the team to do or planning to do?
Oh, that's a good question. We made a TikTok. It was a trend at the time of bring a random object into work. And this is only objectively like crazy because of what people brought in. Millie brought in her pet's urn.
Right.
And I brought in like a samurai sword.
Right.
And Zoe brought in some little, I don't know what they're called, little pet thingies, and a One Direction purse. That was great. Hannah brought in a number plate. Like, everyone brought in something that was really funny. So that's like one of our best TikToks, I think.
I love that. And if anyone wants to get into the world of EPOS, how did you land this job?
I applied for this job because of the TikTok. I wanted to do it because I was a bartender before I applied.
So you were playing with EPOS
Exactly,
systems.
yeah. That's all I did was obviously use tills and serve people, and I noticed how great it was and how like streamlined it was. So when seeing the application come forward, I applied and thought it was great. I really did want the job very much because of all the behind the scenes that I saw when Tim used to come in and fix things. It was all fast and cool, so I was interested in that. So if anyone wanted to get into it, I think honestly just conversate with anyone that's in the type of industry and find out where you can go from there, because it is like really cool to find out everything.
Love that. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for being on our little tour of TCS.
Thank you.
Okay, who are you and why are you here?
I'm Zoe. I'm a payroll and accounts assistant, and I'm here to do my job, I guess. Tim hired me like over 3 years ago, and I'm still here. So
Who's the real boss of TCS?
Millie. Tim's very pleased at that answer.
Okay, talk me through it then. You're doing payroll on a day-to-day basis. What's a day-to-day in the life of you?
So we have a lot of weekly payrolls because obviously we're mainly hospitality.
Yeah.
And they're all hourly staff. So on a Monday morning, I'll get all the timesheets from the previous week because we have all their pay periods be Monday to Sunday.
Yeah.
So on a Monday, I'll send out all the hours to whoever they need to go to, normally the directors, and be like, are they approved? Are there adjustments? Are they changing? And it can take a few days sometimes to kind of lock that in and get it straight. And then I'm just kind of running them as I get the hours back in. And then I post the journals and send it to them. And sometimes Millie or Hannah will pay them, or the client will pay, or we have Telaroo as well, that it sometimes goes through that. Then we have monthly payrolls as well. So at the end of the month, it all gets a bit more chaotic. There's some more salaried staff in there, like directors, and then also just monthly, hourly payrolls as well. So there's a lot of hours there that need approval.
I love that. And where do you get the data? Is it kind of from the EPOS solutions or?
Yeah, it depends on the client. So the majority of our clients are through Touch Office Web.
Nice.
So that's ICR on their tills. They clock in and out on the till, and then those hours go to us, and I send those timesheets off. If they've forgotten to clock in or out, there'll be like anomalous entries, which is where they then have to clarify what they've actually worked. Obviously, I don't know. And then we have a couple systems on PostLogics as well that they're using, or sometimes they'll just email me being like, these are the hours that my staff worked this week, they track it themselves, some of them.
Yeah. Nice. And how far into qualifications are you into the world of payroll?
I'm doing my exam for my payroll level 3 diploma this Sunday. So hopefully nearly qualified.
Yeah, well, good luck from everyone at Ask the Accountant. So what's your favourite app that you use?
See, Millie stole mine. I really love Superhuman.
Really?
It's literally my favourite thing.
Well, you can't use it now.
No.
She got in
I
first,
know,
like the real boss.
I could not live without Superhuman. But I think I would then have to say Buddy specifically in the way that it integrates with Teleru.
Okay, interesting.
That makes my life very easy. You just click a little button and the payments in there. It's very nice.
And it's got a cute mascot.
It does have a very cute mascot. Always
So
helpful.
we need to ask you for a random fact. But before we go into the random fact, I want you to explain why you're jumping out of a moving vehicle.
Well, specifically a plane, not a car. It's something I've always wanted to do. My dad knew that. So for my 21st birthday, he decided he was going to pay for me to get my skydiving license. And I don't know, I am a little bit of an adrenaline junkie, I guess. I do love that kind of stuff. I always have. I think I always will. And he knew that. So he's sending me off to throw myself out of a plane.
To be an actual qualified.
Yeah, so I should, at the end of it, have my skydiving B license for the UK, which means that I can throw myself out of a plane anywhere in the world by myself if I so wish.
And then what about sharks? Why should we ask you about sharks?
Because I really love sharks. I have a tattoo of a hammerhead shark. You can see my lovely birthday card here that Millie picked out for me with a whale shark on it, which is my favourite shark. They're the best. I do dream to swim with them one day.
Is there a world where you could jump out of a moving plane and go into a shark infested?
I guess if I skydived over the sea,
Yeah.
I could land somewhere where there are sharks, but I wouldn't want to freak them out.
Okay, all right.
You know, they're quite, contrary to popular belief, they are quite nice, peaceful creatures unless they think that you're a threat. So I feel like if I landed with a lot of parachute material and just kind of appeared, maybe they would see that as a threat. I wouldn't want to annoy them.
Bad play. Well, thank you very much for being part of our little tour of TCS.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So obviously the first question we've got to ask is, how come you don't turn up in any of the TikToks? Interesting. Back to you at the studio.